Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving through Draxhall in St. Anne, Jamaica. Now Draxhall is the fastest growing neighborhood or community in Jamaica. For some reason, well, not for some reason, it's ideally situated on the Northern Coastal Highway, which is the road you're looking at now, and it's situated between Ocho Rios and St. Anne's Bay. Now, St. Anne's Bay is the capital of St. Anne, not Ocho Rios, St. Anne's Bay, but Ocho Rios is by far the most developed town and area in St. Anne. It's also one of the most popular places in the world. Ocho Rios is known all over the world as a top tourist destination because of the beaches, the hotels. So Draxhall now is a small community or residential homes in between St. Anne's Bay and Ocho Rios. And you find that a lot of returning residents are buying homes in Draxhall. A lot of persons who still live in, say, the US, Canada, England, they're buying homes in Draxhall. Now, Draxhall is ideally located because it's right next to Ocho Rios and it's right next to St. Anne's Bay. So in terms of Ocho Rios now, the top tourist destinations or attractions, I should say, in Jamaica are in Ocho Rios. You have Dunn's River Falls, you have Mystic Mountain, and you have Dolphin Cove. Those are the most visited places by tourists in Jamaica. So you find that persons are buying these homes in Draxhall and renting them out as Airbnbs. The persons live there and then work in Ocho Rios, work in St. Anne's Bay. It's ideally located on the Northern Coastal Highway. So this is the Booth gas station in Draxhall. It's like a mini plaza. You have a pharmacy, you have a supermarket, you have a gas station, and you have a call center upstairs. So we're going to go down to the section now that has the homes, and we're talking thousands of homes, new homes that are built in like gated communities, those kind of modern things, modern homes, I should say. And because this area is growing so fast, you now have supermarkets being built. You now have like KFC recently opened a store, Starbucks opened a store, Pizza Hut. You have a lot of commercial development to sustain those residential homes. You're not going to find a bank here, you're not going to find a courthouse, because that kind of infrastructure is in Ocho Rios and St. Anne's Bay. So you're going to find, for example, Bank BNS. They have a branch in Ocho Rios, they have a branch in St. Anne's Bay. Same thing with NCB. They have a branch in Ocho Rios, they have one in St. Anne's Bay. Now, St. Anne's Bay is 1 minute drive in the direction we're heading. Ocho Rios, 5 minute drive in the other direction. So that will give you the perfect example of just how ideally this place is located. Now on the left behind this structure you have a lot of homes. It's a gated community. We're going to turn down here so you can see even more homes, and at the other stoplight is where you have the commercial developments going up there, the plaza that has the KFC, those kind of things. Now to give you another example, there's a KFC in St. Anne's Bay 1 minute down the road, but they built a new KFC in Draxhall. And I think there are 2 KFCs, but there's definitely a KFC in Ocho Rios. So within a 10-minute stretch, you have 3 KFCs. So that's just to give you an example of just how developed this area is and how fast it's growing. Now, we have to point out Draxhall is not a town by itself. That's why we say it's the fastest growing community or neighborhood. Draxhall today is a part of St. Anne's Bay. The town of St. Anne's Bay. I heard there was some talk of Draxall becoming a part of Ocherius, the town of Ocherius. And we should just point out that Ocherius should really be a city. I'm not sure why the government has not made Ocherius a city. And it would put Draxall with Ocherius, make it a city so that Draxall becomes a part of Ocherius, the city of Ocherius. Anyway, that's for another video. But you can see let's turn the camera. You can see the massive housing development. And these homes are built, they're up, our persons have moved in. And then on the right, you see even more. And this is just one development. You have so many developments going on. Okay, it's a gated community, so we can't go in. Actually, we're going to set up, we're going to get some drone footage soon. So you see the modern, how nice the homes look. Well, I don't know if you can see it from this view. This is another community on the right. So, you know, sometimes the government would build these housing developments. Well, it's not the government that built these, but sometimes you have the housing developments. And okay, we're going to turn here. It probably gives us security. Probably wondering what we're doing. Just to give you an example of what the homes look like. See how fast she came out to close the barricade. She probably thought we were going to drive it. No problem, she's just doing her job. But yeah. Okay. So this is why Draxall is growing so fast. There's some very nice homes. They're not building just the regular homes that you would see where they mass produce homes. They're building communities, very nice homes. And a lot of Draxall looks like this. The newer facilities, a lot of them look like this. Let's see. Just want to give you guys an idea of what the homes look like. And with thousands of homes are being built here. Thousands. And as we said, it's a lot of foreigners, a lot of returning residents that live here. And you should check out this video that we have up of Richmond Estate. It's in Priory. Or Richmond Estate, I think it's Richmond. The area is Richmond, but it's a very nice complex. Very nice. You should check it out because that, I think, was the model by which they decided to build these homes here in Draxall. Alright, you guys can check out the video on the commercial part of Draxall, and we don't meaning more like the KFC, the Burger King, those structures. This is another, it's the same complex, it's just another entrance.